Hello everyone, Seraphin here, and welcome back for more Fire Emblem Sacred Stones. When I last left you guys, we were just in the middle of reclaiming Renee Castle with the Twin Lords themselves. And we're having a bit of a brawl here in the throne room. A couple of close calls were had, but nothing we can't handle, thankfully. Tethys is going to be in need of a heal here real quick. Before we do that, we are going to dispatch with these silly heroes that keep getting in our way. I'm going to see if we can't Killer Lance this one to death. Hoping we can. Oh, absolutely. That'll be a nice chunk of XP for our main lady Tana here. Puts her to level 19. Good, good. Would have preferred some strength there, but I'll take what I can get. We get a free hero crest that we don't need, so to the convoy it goes. And Garrick is actually ready to promote, and I think we're going to make that happen here sooner rather than later. I want to get Rennick in range to steal that red gem before I murder the guy, so we're going to move him over here. I need to kill this warrior who's in my way, which we can do with Senior Joshua. Actually, why don't I have Namie do it? Just enough power. That'll be a nice chunk of XP. Promoted XP is the best XP. Then we can dance for Rennick and go steal that red gem. Swipey swipe. And then I can have Franz or Ephraim run up there and kill him real quick. Why don't we have Franz do it? Considering he got belted with a magic long range earlier. And I'm not a big fan of that, so let's just smack this guy. Switching to my sword. I think the steel sword actually gives you more weapon experience than the steel axe, or the steel lance, iron lance, I'm sorry, wow, holy smokes. I just can't even right now. And then we'll have Joshua dispatch with this fellow. Ideally with a killing blow. Yep, there we go. So he's got 2 uses left for whatever sorry schmuck comes his way. That'll be level 19 for Joshua. Strength, good. Ooh, some resistance, nice. Not that I'm gonna be putting him in range of anybody that's magically inclined or anything, but... Alright, anybody hurt over here? Not really, but... Guess we'll top her off anyway. We definitely want to get them out of the way of the oncoming Great Knights. Because that would be bad otherwise. We got a couple of priests, but all they have are healing staves. They don't have status ones, so they're not really a threat to us. And we can dispatch with this gentleman here with Ephraim. Could just use Garrick to kill him, but he's already promoted, so... Or about to promote, I should say. Ephraim getting smacked by a silver axe, never any fun, but he takes it with a stride. Takes it in stride. Wow. Forgot my metaphor there for a minute. Alright, so why don't we put Garrick over here and get him promoted, ladies and gentlemen. It is time. So, we could make Garrick a ranger. I don't know why in the heck you'd want to do that, because we get axes, and axes are awesome. And who doesn't love heroes? They're one of my favorite classes, so it's going to be Hero Garrick we go. He has a very satisfying purple and green palette. You wouldn't think that would work, but it does. In my opinion, anyway. Now he becomes even more of a beatstick in a tank than he already was. Seriously, one of the best units in this game, in my opinion. Just an absolute truck. Here we have the Parade of Great Knights. That's a lot of Great Knights. That's 6 Great Knights. And some Cavaliers, just for good measure. And here comes that Thief. Again, he's not all that scary. And we will dispatch with this Knight with loot. We can do it in a single Thunder Tome use. Now, I wonder if I can have her kill that Cavalier that's walking outside the walls and get some extra XP. I don't think I'll need it, personally, but... I think if she takes out that wow, I can't figure out what they're called again. Druid. Freaking Druid. There's a D rank in Axis, that's nice. So here we have a level 1 Garrick as a hero, and that's utterly ridiculous. That's... Jeez, he's like Raven tier good. And he has way more constitution. Like, he's actually arguably better than Raven in a lot of respects. He's not quite as fast, but dang it, he's bigger, tankier. So good. It's just so good. Alright, so we're going to get Rennick over to start stealing some stuff, or breaking into chests, I should say. Who's in need of heals? Ephraim could do with a good heal right now, I think. So we'll get him topped off here. And I'm gonna need to start organizing my phalanx for all these Great Knights that are coming up. I imagine a lot of them are gonna have... Well, so far they all have swords. Swords, axe, silver lance. Okay, they're all over the place. What about these cavaliers? Lance. Oh, that's sword. Alright, never mind. So we're gonna put Ephraim, I think, in the bulwark here, so to speak. And we'll have Erica dispatch with... You know what? I'm gonna have her on station 2 because that rapier will come in handy. So we'll have her punch this guy in the face, with, and by punch I mean poke, with a very, very sharp, pointy sword. Free physics staff. Don't mind if I do. Who else is hurt? Tethys has not been healed yet. Let's do that. She's down by 15 HP. This will be enough. She doesn't have a lot of HP to go around anyway, but... That's going to be level 16 La Rochelle. Nice. Just skill, huh? That's alright. Every other stat she's got is fantastic, so... The fact that she's already broken double digits on defense is incredibly impressive, in my opinion. Every healer should aspire to be that good. And who can we dispatch that priest with? Why don't we let... I'm going to let Franz do it. He's pretty close to leveling. I don't know if this is going to get him a level or not, but... Nope, not even close. That's like 5 experience. Alright. Whatever. Anyway, let's get him topped off too, shall we? I think we'll just let Ephraim and Erica tank the hallway here, if I'm being totally honest, and then Naomi can just fire arrows over top of them. We'll keep Joshua around in case things get hairy. I don't really have any rhyme or reason to my positioning right now, but... I don't know that that's all the reinforcements that show up. I'm fairly confident that it is, but there may be more than this. I mean, 6 Great Knights, that's a lot of reinforcements. And 3 Cavaliers to boot, so... Alright, let's have Lute take out this Cav, just because I don't want him getting near me. And again, she can do it in a single fire. L-fire, that is. I could let someone take out that thief, but again, I don't want to, so... Alright, so these guys are going to be coming in with lances. We'll put Ephraim right here. He should be utterly decimating these poor clowns. By all accounts, at any rate. We'll put Erica right here. Yeah, why don't we have her behind Ephraim, actually? That'll work. And Naomi can be right here. Let's heal Rennick up real quick, just in case something really bad happens. Like another bolting mage shows up, who knows. He can start going to town on those chests. Leave Franz back here. I will do some barriering for free, because I think everyone's topped off at this point for the most part. And we'll do some dancing and some more barriering, because everyone loves barriers. I believe I mentioned that last time, and it's still true, everybody. You all like barriers, don't you? If you don't, you're a liar. Everyone loves barriers. They're the best. Alright, so there's that situation. Alright, I think we're good. Here comes the cavalry, quite literally. They're slightly staggered, but not in a way that's sufficient. Or efficient, let alone. Oh yeah, we're gonna make mincemeat of these poor guys. It's not even gonna be funny. It's just gonna be a train wreck. Ephraim just laughs at these poor cavaliers because he destroys them in a single hit. absolutely obliterates them. It's not even funny. Alright, well, I mean, it's a little funny. It's a little funny for me. Okay, so we're going to continue the plan of letting that thief into that chest. Again, I hope he doesn't just open up a bunch of money, because I'll be sad if he does. Erica's actually really, really close to leveling. Why don't we let her get at that? If I can hit her level 20 by the end of this chapter, I'll be really, really happy, because she's supposed to promote at the end of this chapter. Her and Ephraim both, actually. So if I can get them both to level 20, I'll be really happy. Ephraim can just kill Orson and level up off of him, so I'm not even concerned about that. So I think with that in mind, we'll start getting the backup crew here ready to go. Tana's also fairly close to leveling. And we'll have Mulder continue to do some heals here. And we'll do some more barriering. Man, La Rochelle might be ready to promote next chapter, and if that's the case, I'm going to be sitting real pretty, because she's going to be an absolute monster once she can start using magic. Barrier up Joshua for no reason other than we can. Okay, so Rennick, let's get him into one of the chests here. 5,000 gold. So it's very unlikely that this one will have money in it. If that one did, you generally don't see more than one of those in a single map. At least I never have. Your mileage may vary, I suppose, but I don't think it will, personally. Joshua is also very close to living. Why don't we keep everybody nearby? That way we can kind of pick and choose what we want to deal with here. It just leaves those Great Knights and that Druid to deal with, and the Thief, I guess, but he's going to be literally toast here in a second. A Tomahawk, yeah, we definitely want that. Oh, look, another Thief just appeared. Alright, we will roast this guy with a single Fire Tome use. We'll snatch that Tomahawk from him. Yeah, as soon as Loot takes out that Druid, it's going to be Sage Loot time. Which we've all been looking forward to immensely. At least I certainly have. You all probably have been too. What are these guys all carrying? Swords and axes. Erica can handle those. They're not especially difficult to kill. Why don't we just park her... In fact, actually, she kills one of them and then levels up. Probably. So we'll just keep out of the way and just let her do her thing. Who's hurt? Anybody? La Rochelle's down a point. So we'll move Franz out of the way and get her over here. Heel broke. Well, that's just sad, isn't it? And we'll barrier up Erica for no reason other than we can. And that will be another level up for La Rochelle. Really need some magic here, sweetheart. Guess we don't need it, but I would very much like to have some more magic for her. Yeah, if we can get her to level 18, that would be awesome. Because then it's pretty much in the bag that she'll promote next chapter. And then I can stop wasting barrier stabs on her. Let's send Tana over there to deal with that thief. Because Rennick doesn't necessarily need to waste his time. He's too busy with other things. Another Night Crest. That would have been for Amelia if I were using her, but I'm not. I had plans to, but she didn't turn out very good, and quite honestly, I just had better people, so what was the point? She's got a rapier equipped. Yep, she does. Alright, good. So she'll destroy that Great Knight. That'll put her to level 20, and then we can let other people have some fun for a little bit. Tell you what, Great Knights look really freaking cool, especially that deep blue color. Sadly, you don't get anybody that looks like that. Yep, that'll do it. That is a level 20 Erica. Alright, that's respectable, I suppose. It's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible either. She's kind of subpar when it comes to Lords, unfortunately. She's up there with the likes of Ellawood, in my opinion. Or Marth, even. I mean, I like Marth a lot, and I like Ellawood a lot, too, don't get me wrong, but... The fact is, there's people that do better jobs than them, frequently. Which is just annoying. Alright, let's dispatch with this thief. That Tana is just fast enough to double, I imagine, although she's at max speed, so... I don't know if anybody else is going to spawn reinforcement-wise on this side of the map. I don't believe so. Alright, we'll crack into this last chest, and it is a talisman. Nice. Alright, and then we'll let Loot deal with this druid. We'll get a free chest key out of the deal that we don't even need. I'll let her use the fire tome still. Now the question is, who do we let contend with these Great Knights? I guess Ephraim can have a poke at one of them. That'll put him over the threshold, and that will guarantee a level up once he kills the boss. Wow. Alright. Nice. I was concerned about his strength. I no longer am concerned about his strength. Alright, we'll send Franz in there next. I think we'll have Franz and Joshua form a little phalanx and handle the last couple of guys. Joshua is painfully close to leveling up and promoting. Franz is a little behind, but he's really, really tight on the heels there. Man, more defense. He's going to be he's going to be about as well rounded as Seth almost, except for the resistance deal, but alright, Naomi unfortunately is going to be kind of shafted here right now. But I think she'll survive somehow. Alright, nobody's hurt still. Which is fine, because Mulder is out of healing staves anyway. And we'll just barrier up Garrick real quick, and that'll be the last 2 uses of my barrier. Unless I run and grab some extra ones from Miss Erica there. Which I might do. That's level 10 for Tethys, nice. Looking good. Alright. Yep, that's that barrier staff gone. Like I said, I believe I have another one in storage, so that's fine. We'll grab that out. Okay, that'll do it, just about. I think we're just going to move onward once that last Great Knight is dead. There's a couple of them. Oh, geez, that's a Silver Lance. But these guys are so freaking tanky. I wonder if Franz can even kill this one. No, he can, never mind. Joshua just sucks, apparently. Alright, so that's that one down. That's going to be maybe another level up for Franz? Nope. Awfully close, but not quite. And this will definitely be a promotion for Loot as soon as she kills him. You guys have all been asking for it. I mean, I've been asking for it myself, personally. Sage Loot is going to be happening next turn. And she capped magic, just in time. Brilliant. Look, a chest key that we don't need. Alright. Let's get Loot moved up here, first and foremost, and let's make the promotion thing happen. So we have the option of promoting into a Mage Knight. This is a new class in this game. It's the Valkyrie from FE7. It's a mage on a horse that uses anima magic and staves. This is actually a nice choice if you want some more mobility, and mobility is usually good. However, the unfortunate reality with Mage Knight is the magic cap is pathetically low compared to the Sage. 25 magic cap for a Mage Knight, 30 for a Sage. And we're using Loot, so what do you think we're going to do? Let's be completely honest here. Also, as an added bonus, Sages get to use light magic. It doesn't really matter all that much, but we're going to go with Sage Loot. Because not only does it make her look better, honestly, but also just makes her more usable. And let's be honest, extra movement, it's not my biggest priority. There's a lot of players that would argue with that fact. They're like, no, mobility is everything. Mobility is not everything. I don't care what anybody tells you. Alright, maybe if it was low turn count runs that you're worried about, then mobility would be everything, but in this case it is not. So now we have Sage Loot. That is incredible. Her skill's a little on the low side, but I don't think she'll have issues hitting anything. Especially because now I can give her light magic too. But incredibly well-rounded everywhere else. Absolutely massive magic stat. Let's see, this one's got a sword, this one's got a lance. We're going to have Franz deal with that bigger one, I think. Wow, jeez. He's the boss, you can definitely tell, because he's a pretty hardy target here. Kind of sad I haven't gotten Naomi promoted yet, but one thing at a time. She's really close to leveling, too. So, well, it's going to be her and Franz left that aren't going to be promoted at the end of this, pretty much. I'm going to let Joshua go to town on the other Great Knight. Alright, there we go. More defense. Man, he's got as much defense as freaking Gilliam. That's nuts. Let's mend up Mr. Joshua here. And then I will send a guy over here to murder this guy's face. He's very close. He'll level up off of this. Or promote, rather, is what I mean. And this will break his killing edge, which is fine. I got another one. Unnecessary critical hit at the end there. And that's going to be Swordmaster Joshua next turn, who still didn't get any strength beyond the 13 that he already got. It is what it is. Alright, so we're going to have La Rochelle grab a barrier staff. This one's a little broken, but not broken and badly enough that I'm concerned about it. And as I mentioned previously, Ephraim will be the one to dispatch with Orson, which will automatically get him the promotion level experience that he requires. And now that I have all these promoted people in my party, Orson's going to be a cakewalk. Especially because of Garrick, because Garrick will outright slaughter him, and if he doesn't loot, certainly will. So we have level 20 Erica, we don't need to worry about her, we're just going to park her right there, so she can seize the throne when we're done. Tana is also criminally close to leveling up. I'm really sad that I haven't gotten her to Wyvern Knight by now. She's been plenty useful as just a Pegasus, though, I have to say, so I'm not really all that bothered by it. Alright, we'll get Franz up here so that Mulder can drop a heal on him. And that'll get him to level, what, 14? Yeah, 16, wow. There we go. He's alright. He's okay. The fact that he's got more defense than resistance, again, is really strange for a bishop. Let's barrier up Miss Tana here. That's going to be level, what, 18 for La Rochelle? Yep. 20 speed, maxed out speed. Not too shabby. Let's see if we can't get La Rochelle to level 19. That will be awesome. Well, she'll come awfully close, but maybe not quite there. Alright, Rennet can come rejoin the main party here. And yeah, Garrick, I think, is going to be an absolute necessity against this. Well, not necessity, but he's going to ruin Orson's day. For sure. Alright, while we're on the subject of ruining people's days, let's go ahead and get Joshua promoted here. Drop in a hero crest on him. So, Myrmidons have the option of promoting into either an assassin or a swordmaster. Assassin, you'll remember from FE7, are the ones that can potentially one-hit kill people. That is the silencer skill there, you see. However, their caps are bad, and the silencer proc is really limited. It really only works. You really only have a reliable chance of making it happen if you're carrying a killing edge. Other than that, it's just meh. They don't get a crit bonus or anything, so it's not that fantastic. Who does get a critical hit bonus on the other hand is Swordmasters. They can reach blindingly stupid levels of critical hit ratio. They get to use the Shamshir, they have higher caps. It's a no-brainer in my opinion, so we're going to be going with Swordmaster for Joshua. It's what his mother would have wanted, you guys. That's what I choose to believe at any rate. So there we have it. We have Swordmaster Joshua. He's okay. His defenses are a little less than what I would like them to be. I mean, 10 defense is decent for a Swordmaster, but he's good. He's about as good as Guy, let's be honest. He's got a little more constitution than Guy, that's for darn sure, but that is neither here nor there. We'll get Nami moved up here. We'll get Franz positioned somewhere, maybe up here. We will top off Joshua with Mulder here, using a completely unnecessary mend staff to do it. Erica could do with a heal, I suppose. Well, I'm just going to barrier her in the meantime. Because barriers are the way to go, as we all know. Excuse me while I just use this staff on everybody possibly ever in range here. Alright, and then we'll continue to move loot down here. I don't think she'll make it in time to be useful, but... Alright, let's dispatch with Orson, shall we? I think Regan Life can do the trick. Oh, jeez, this isn't even funny. Like, Orson's just sad. That being said, 60% hit's not fantastic, so I might miss. He's not going to crit me, he's not going to pull a stupid skill out of me or something, so let's just deal with him. He's got a really weird-looking palette, too, that they had lime green color. I'm not a big fan, I'm going to be honest. And that's Orson down with just Ephraim. Effortless, really sad. But I never liked Orson anyway, so who cares? Oh, pfft, that's not a fantastic level 20 level, but he's good. We're good. Alright. So yeah, loot didn't make it in time to be of any use. That's okay. Let's just heal up Erica real quick with La Rochelle. It's gonna happen, folks. We're gonna get her to level 19. I'm hoping. We'll see. Out of barrier staves, but that's fine. 2 more heals and she's all set. So next round we will end this chapter. And we will get some more story exposition out of the way, certainly. I don't think that's even unavoidable. Or I think it is unavoidable, rather. I might have just given that last heal away to Mulder without realizing that I have nobody else to heal. She can't heal herself. She can heal Mulder, that's it. Oh, she can heal Loot too. Alright, we're good. Perfect. So we'll drop a heal on Mulder. And Mulder will heal her back, because it's only fair. This is how you level healers, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll get Loot in here. We'll get an extra dance out of Tethys. We will give the last little heal here to Loot. Everyone's at full health. Isn't it wonderful? That's a level 19 La Rochelle. There we go. Magic. Perfect. I like it. And then last but certainly not least, we will cap this throne and be done. Now here we go. This will be fun. Oh, Lord. Well, I guess ignorance is bliss. It's too late to undo their pain. Whoa. I'm hearing that in stereo and it's weird. The cheering, I mean. It's like going back and forth from one side to the other. You don't get stereo on a Game Boy Advance normally. Yeah, Seth's probably got a point there. I will dedicate myself to their happiness. Well, that's definitely noble of you. Is it really necessary to raise it over your head? Like, can you just, like, present them? Well, whatever. Doesn't matter. Oh, sorry. Wrong game. found the sacred stone. Yay! It's not shattered yet. Yay! What are those treasure chests, you may be wondering? Are they reacting to the stone? Hey, look at that. So Erica gets a lunar brace and Ephraim gets a solar brace. And with the power of these bracelets, the twins can now change classes. Why do we... Yes, we want Erica to change classes because then she'll be not useless. By the power of lunar brace. Erica gets a horse. Magically out of nowhere. Don't ask me questions. I don't understand. She gets a nice little bonus to strength. That's usable. And passable defenses. Yeah, we'll let Ephraim do it too. Eye of the... Son of a gun, I keep getting mixed up with other things. Solar Brace power also gives Ephraim a horse. And makes him even more ridiculously awesome than he already was. So yeah, now that they're both great lords, they hit horses magically. Not sure how it works, but... Now we have a full team of awesome people. Ooh, yay, the Sacred Twins of Renee. Fantastic. This will be our third pillaging of Sacred Twins. This lance can only be one of the Sacred Twins of Renee. Sigmund, the Flame Lance. Wicked cool. Don't need it right now, but that's fine. We'll send the Divine here. And this blade is the sister to the lance. Well, that's quite literally true. Siglind, the Thunderblade. So Siglind and Sigmund are actually siblings of mythology that, yeah, you may have guessed it, are incestuous. However, that is not to imply that Erica and Ephraim are, because they are not. Even though it's a very long-running thing that they are, it's, again, not confirmed, and is in fact outright denied by intelligent systems, so... She's so kind-hearted, it's pathetic. I'm just kidding. Have you found the sacred stone? Why, yes. Yes, we have. Isn't it weird that we went down there without horses and now we have some? Nobody seems perturbed by that whatsoever. Oh, Laura Shell's like, nope, they're still mine too, don't forget. So apparently we're going to Rouston now, because we need to get the other one. Interesting. So we just took over Renee Castle, and now we're leaving again, because we're going to go to Rouston instead. Alright, so that was Chapter 16. We got a lot of story exposition. We got some new toys. We got a lot of promotions happening. It's going to be smooth sailing from here on out, folks, I promise. So with that being said, thank you all very much for joining me up to this point. I really do appreciate it. We will resume next time with Chapter 17, whatever that happens to be. I completely forgot. So until then, again, as I said, thank you very much for joining me. This has been Seraphin. Stay classy, internets.